Hello, Mr. Lanka. Welcome to SQ TV again.
Good afternoon.
What is this controversy between central government and social media, specifically Twitter? If you can please talk about that.
There is no controversy with any social media company.
Okay.
Central government legitimately want to introduce certain regulations, keeping view of uphold the sovereignty of our nation.
Okay.
Each and every citizen has the responsibility, whoever they are deciding within the territory of our nation should strictly adhere the laws applicable in our country. Similarly, if any kind of organization, whether it is the business organization or non-business organization, irrespective of the nature of the entity, whether sole proprietor, partnership firm, LLP, or private limited or limited company, whatever the entity it is, those who wants to make operations within the jurisdiction of the Indian territory, those companies should be strictly comply the provisions of the legal enactments, whatever the provisions are regulating those agencies through the for the sovereignty and security of our nation. We haven't asked anything special to implement the rules and regulations by the, whether it is Twitter, the Facebook, Google, WhatsApp, whatever the social media it is. We have our rules and regulations, procedures. As per that, they should strictly adhere those legal enactments legitimately by those firms. But unfortunately, Facebook and WhatsApp also initially hadn't followed the guidelines and procedures, the provisions which is stipulated by the our IT enactments and amendments. Hence, Honorable Information Technology Minister formed a committee already there in Parliament under the leadership of Shashi Tharoor, who was the head of the committee regarding to this matter, to resolve the issues and to discuss the provisions which are strictly implemented as per the requirements of our Indian laws. WhatsApp and Facebook, Google, they come forward. Initially, they ask us some more time to implement, though sufficient time has given by the union government. They asked for further extension, but our government strictly denied to appoint immediately the specified authority for the respective companies to implement the laws and legal parameters pertaining to the social media. But we have seen that Twitter is not adhere the rules and regulations. They keeps on functioning against to the interest of our nation. Automatically, as per the laws and the legal provisions stipulated, any prohibitions by the any restrictions which were imposed, that should be strictly adhered by the Twitter. Also, they are not exceptional. Our all Indian companies are maintaining their operations within the legal parameters of our nation. Nobody has the right to question about our legal provisions. If they wish to continue their operation, they need to follow our land of rule of law in our land. Otherwise, those entities or individuals or responsible persons should be strictly punishable.